But hey, we got a license now, and that's what matters. That's what matters, you know. So we're licensed, and it's a good step. It's a good start for us, I think. Anyway, back to the VMs. So now we got this part figured out. I was sad about license, but now we got a license. So I think it's one license per instance, so we can only have this installation, and we can. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out later on. I'll try to install a second instance, but as far as I know, it's just per one instance of ESXi, and I would like to thank VMware for giving that for us for free, because it's such a powerful tool. Even though I know it's not for commercial use or anything, but only for learning purposes, it's still pretty damn dope. And I just realized I made server 9. I made server 10, but I forgot to make server 9. Yes, very smart. New VM server 9. Linux and Debian. Guessed Debian 64-bit. No, not that. Debian. Yes. Next. Standard. Yeah. You have to go with a little bit 2.5 gigabyte storage. 512 RAM. So thin provision, of course, because we want to make more if possible later on. Or increase the partition size, which would be pretty dope as well. Could go with different OSs. Maybe like OS, I don't know. Because the dream goes on, you know. Specify custom settings next. Okay, server 9. Okay, it's good. Pretty damn good. So server 9, server 10 all lined up. We can power them on. Power on. There you go. And we power this on as well. Let's check how. Oh, it's barely using CPU, as you can see, because we are not installing shit right now. So it's back to 3%. So idle, it's barely doing shit. That's pretty cool. So it's only gonna use the CPU during installation, so I can keep those on for as long as I want. And it's barely gonna hit my CPU. RAM wise though, it's gonna use a little bit, but damn, we're talking about 10 VMs at once. That's pretty damn cool. So VMs, we can bring this up and complete installation. Console, open browser. Yeah, graphical install please. That would be pretty damn cool. Oh shit, I have to click on it. There you go, now it's gonna read the input. Yeah, that's better. That's server 10. Let's bring it up. Yeah. Server 10 is not showing up. Oh, it is actually. So server 10 graphical install as well, please. If you would let me do that. I don't think it's gonna work. I think I got you the threshold. No, actually not. So we got plenty of RAM still, which is pretty cool. And we with 10 VMs at once. It's a data center now. We have a data center. Make believe, but still it's a data center. So yeah, let's go on with that. United States, American English, please. Yeah. And mount. Wow. We've performed the very same installation 10 times now. Yeah, that's kind of concerning regarding. I just wish the memory updated in real time though, because I can clearly tell that VMs 6, 7, 8, no, in fact 5, 6, 7, 8 are not using all the RAM right now. They're definitely not using the entire RAM. I'm 100% sure it's not the case. So yeah, I wish they figured that out. But it's okay. It's free. You know, it's free. It's damn cool. vServer 01. So I might not have to switch to KVM later on, because it's free and it's not gonna expire. Thanks to VMware. You guys are amazing. I'm such a VMware fanboy. I mean, they came up with the virtualization market. They're the pioneers, so we can't blame them. I mean, they were the first ones to actually explore that as, you know, selling commercial licenses, making money out of it, and they did that in such a nice way. As far as, because it's not like, oh, you have to pay for it, but it's crap. No, it's pretty good. It's worth the money, you know. It's decent software. It does the trick. It's really better than anything else. I don't know about ESXi because it's my first time messing around with bare metal virtualization software, but like as far as like type 2 hypervisors go, not hypervisors, virtualizators go. Hypervisors are type 1s, but still, as far as virtualization software goes, I'm safe to say that VMware Workstation is actually the best one. From all those, you know, type 2 ones, it's definitely the best one. I tried a lot of them, and I can safely say Workstations is way ahead when it comes to Windows integration, Linux integration mostly, because that's the main focus. You know, it runs Linux like a charm. It's pretty much like running natively as far as performance goes, and with like VMware tools and all the fancy stuff, it runs like a dream, you know. So yeah, changes to the disk. Yeah, let's write that. Yeah, finish partitioning and write changes to the disk. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna read my messages in the meantime, because why not? So yeah, nothing new. Anyway, damn. It's taking longer than I thought, though. But it's fun. It's one of my favorite things. I don't know why I kind of forgot about virtualization for so long, ever since I quit IT, because I dropped out. I felt like, I don't know, I felt like it wasn't quite the thing, you know, even though I love messing around with computers and shit. I just felt like it wasn't my thing, you know. I felt like I don't know. I mean, I do know my way around. I do love computers. I do love virtualization mostly. Out of all the things, I would say virtualization is my favorite. I mean, if I were to work with computers, I would definitely work with virtualization. You know, it's definitely my favorite part. Definitely, hands down. Like system admin stuff and virtualization in general, it's pretty damn cool. I love it. So no, and no. But like, I don't know. I just felt that I felt like I was making a big mistake regarding like the future, because I don't know. I just don't feel like I would be happy working with that. Because like as a hobby, doing that for myself is a pretty cool thing. I mean, I'm my boss. I know what I'm doing. I have no time window, you know. I can just go there and do whatever. There's no more space for disk, virtual disk. Might be able to refrain this space and the volume. Okay, yes. So answer, retry. There's no space. It's not gonna let us do that. So we gotta get rid of some VMs. That's concerning. We could just get rid of the disks as well. Server 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that. Let's go to storage, data store browser. So server 1, VMDK 5 gigs. VMX. It's the proper. So as you can see, this one is lightweight. It's using just a little bit, not as much as it would use in a different situation. It's using, wow, it's actually using more than I thought, but still, it's not 5 gigs. So let's get rid of this disk. Yes, delete and delete. Yeah, and delete. We have to install those again, but it's all right. So yeah, yep, let's proceed. I hope it goes on now, given we freed up some space, and now we have to work on. Let's refresh. Now, oh shit, still saying, is there a trash can? Data store, browser. So, okay, we deleted that, but it's still showing up like there's no free space. Weird, weird, saying it's full, but it's not full. I just wiped it. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's full? It's not full. Damn, that's a bit of a problem. I never went through that. Cause like, I freed up space. I opened the data store browser, and I freed up some space in there, but it's still saying there's no room. Cancel. Okay. Is there a way to just go on? Let's see. Maybe it takes some time for the system to realize that we freed up some space. I don't know. It's just a little. Oh. Maybe we have to delete the VMs. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Delete. Let's get rid of them. Power off, suspend, delete. Can we actually do that? SOS, shut down. I don't think we can. Okay, we have to shut them down first. That was the problem there. So we have to power off them VMs. Oh, now we freed up space. It finally realized that we got this space to spare now. It's cool. System's a little sluggish. I start trying to figure out what's going on. You know, but generally it's right. Oh, server 10 died. It definitely died. I click on oh shit, I think I canceled the installation. It kind of died. It's frozen. Let's reset the VM. Yes, that wasn't quite the plan, but it happened. Okay, has a question pending. There's no more space. Retry, cancel. Okay, where is the fucking? It's vanished. Okay, let's try and figure out. Host manage. Not that. Licensing, hardware. Monitor events. I think that's where we should go. No, I don't want to participate. Data center is reset. Okay, reset. Data center stopping, reset. Yeah. So it's back up. Now it's back to ground zero as far as installation goes, I think. That's a problem. No desktop environment, SSH, standard servers, web server. Okay, that's cool. So I just wish I could write a script. She did that automatically on this selection part. Just starting to get a little boring, but yeah. So yeah, installation's working. It's back. It seems, even though it kind of saved the install state. That's cool. I never thought it could actually do that because it never turned off a VM during installation. So that's good knowledge. That's good to know. It's pretty good to know. And anyway, I'm probably gonna have to split this video in like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on YouTube, because it's getting too big and there's some parts that I kind of want to cut off. You know what I mean? Because things happened, leaks happened. No, don't want to. Yeah, install the grub. This one's almost ready. It's cool. And we got some free space now that we made the VMs vanish. Not quite the right way to do that, but hey, Debian desktop environment, no. Print server, no. Standards, no. Web server and SSH server, please. There you go. So yeah, we got this one installed. And we gotta install server 1 and 2 and 3 again. How cool is that? So grub works, as you can see right there. We could go with 12 VMs, but now we gotta make our first VM again. So password, let's see if it now works. It does work, I'm pretty sure. So APT again, update, just in case. Yeah, it's functional. Not as quick as I would like it to be, but it's working. Connections okay. Install bootloader, yes. Device SDA. So yeah, time to install the 3 first VMs again, because I forgot to make them thin client. Continue. I think I forgot to make this one thin client as well. Oh my god, it's a bit of a problem. No, actually, I've remembered. It's cool. I was like, holy shit, is it gonna take 2 gigabytes? Because I don't want to delete any more VMs. But now it's thin client, that's good. We could even try some Windows VMs later on for fun. Root password, C works, apt get, update. Yeah, functional. And yeah, let's get back in action. I could delete that one because we don't need it anymore. Delete. Yeah, so one settings. We have to make a no disk, edit settings. It has no disk anymore, so we have to fix that problem. So it's a 5 gig, but it's, oh, we can't change that, so we have to get rid of the VM altogether. So yeah, delete. Can we actually? Yeah, we can. Delete. Yeah. Server 1, server 2, server 3, delete. Goodbye. And let's make them VMs again. Next, create new VM. Server 1. So it's running on Linux, Debian version 9. Debian 9, yeah. Cool. Storage, yeah, we got some, oh shit, it hasn't updated, has it? Even though we deleted it, it's still saying we have no free space. What do you mean? Look at that. Yeah, something weird happened. This space greater than amounts. Okay, problems. We got a little problem here. Because it's saying it's full, even though I'm pretty sure it's not full. Okay, data store browser, refresh, actions, upload sessions, server 1, and yeah, it has gone. SSD, no. I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure I freed up some space. As you can see, RAM still half, pretty good, using just half of it. VM network, so here's the network management. I don't know how they're laying out. Look at that, it's pretty cool. We have a pretty decent overview of how the system lays out. So it's connected to just one physical adapter. We could go with more adapters. We could, like, you know, mess around, add more, remove, doesn't matter. But like, I don't get why the storage is not working as it should. Persistent memory, okay, that might be that. And modules, intersets, adapters, devices, VMware disk, okay, that's edit partitions. Rescan, oh, we could rescan. I think that's how we fix it. Rescan. Yes, please. Come on, you can do that, brother. Destroy completed. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. So we made a rescan, and now no, hasn't updated that. I think we have to reboot. We definitely have to reboot. So VMs, let's turn them off. This one, why is it saying it's using just 8 KB? That doesn't make sense. Snapshot console, open browser console. Oh, it works. I don't get. It's a issue. Weird. So let's turn them all off, because we don't have to worry about data loss now. VM, let's shut down. Power, shut down. That's so cool. Yes, let's power them off. So all the VMs are gone, and as you can see, oh, it still says it's full. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make any sense, because like we're barely using it's using 1 each, so it's 10. We're using 10 gigs out of 40. It doesn't make sense. Maybe if we reboot we can fix that. So host, let's reboot host. Now I'm in this mode. Reboot the host. Yeah, let's reboot. Host is rebooting. I wonder if it's gonna like tell me once it has actually rebooted. Why not? Probably not. So let's go back to, oh, okay, it was actually waiting for my command to reboot. Cool. So here we are back in the system, and then loaded. So the kernel is almost loaded. Taking a little longer than planned, but whatever. You know, a VM filter. Okay, loaded. Come on. I know you can do better than this. Let's go. Damn. It's a long process. We got a time. We got a time. It's fine. Saw them fine. Starting service. Shorg, VM tools, Xorg. In fact, so yeah, let's go back to the browser where we gotta log in. I hope. Oh yeah. So disk still messed up for some reason. I don't know what's wrong here. Actually, vCenter server. What do you mean? State normal. I should install vCenter as well. It would be cool, but I just have this single one, so it doesn't matter. It would be pointless. vCenter server. I don't get the disk thing. It's just acting up really bad. It doesn't make sense, because like if we let's go to storage and check a storage visually. Let's make a very provision that okay. So yeah, we have just for 27 because of the swap partition. That does make sense. Amount browse. So server 1 flat, server 3 4. So server 5 1 gig, server 6 1 7 1 gigs. Well, 1. So we should definitely go for more space. That's something that we can do. It's not hard to do as well. We could just add one more drive with the same size, and we would have actual 40 gigs to use, because no swap, so it would be 40 for us. So let's make a no disk. I think we should turn it off first. So F12 is a shutdown command. Okay, I have to type in the password, but yeah, forcefully, yeah, shut down. There you go. Yes, you can shut down, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not the kindest way to do that, but we don't have an option, do we? System has halted. Yeah, it has. I know. Settings. Let's add a new drive. So here's the drive itself. Let me just do something. So we're back to, okay, that's not VMware. That's VM. No. That's better, because I don't want to show my folders. But anyway, so what I'm doing here is adding a new drive, which is gonna be ESXi size, a new disk, 40 gigs, single file storage. Yes, ESXi. Wow, so hard to spell. Expand disk capacity. No, we're just gonna go with a new disk. So yeah, okay, and it's gonna probably work fine. I know. So we can go back to this kind of capture now. So power on VM. Let's go. Enter boot. Look at how quick it is to boot up. Yes. ESXi. ESXi. That's better. ESXi. ESXi. Damn it. Okay, it's loading the kernel. And we have to log in again. Cool. And type password again and do all stuff again, but it's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter much. The point is, we are getting the drives to work. As you can see, it's showing up one more drive in there. You used to show just one. Now we have 2 drives. So more storage for us, more VMs, more server fun. That's the shortcut we had to take in order to get more VMs working. No swap partitions anymore, which is kind of cool. It's better than, you know, standards. Okay, back to server here. Let's reload. Usernames. I wonder if I can make an user with that might be a way to make a settings user languages. Nah. I'll bother with that later on. At some point. So data stores, we could add a new data store, create a new add, expand the amount in the data store money and FS volume. No. Create new data store from this disk, which has lots of free space. Please provide a name. Data store. Let's call it Debian. Debian store. Okay, Debian VMs. Debian servers. Okay, that's better. Debian servers, that's gonna be the name. So partition's gonna be this one, useful disk VM. Yeah, that could be okay. After, yeah, partitioning, Debian servers, useful disk, yeah. It's gonna be, yeah, I don't care. Just erase it. So we have this brand new server, this brand new disk for our VMs. So let's go back to our VMs and add the VMs we deleted. Create new VM. Next, server 1, ESXi, Linux, Debian. I wonder, oh, actually, yes, we can do that. Debian 64-bit. Standard, yeah, we have a little bit free space in here. We could go with this one still. For disk space is greater, space available, it's not a problem anymore, it still is. Oh shit, okay, weather is acting up a little bit concerning. Fin provision, normal, okay, dependent, this mode, para virtual, USB, shootout, oh, host device, data store, Debian, there you go, select, it's cool. So we can finally proceed to the next step, which would be, yeah, it's good. Oh, the RAM, I forgot about the RAM. Oh, it's cool. You can roll back without any major. Okay, hard disk. Okay, fine. And that's cool. Network adapter, data store, finish. We can finish where VM configuration was. Okay. We can fix that. We can definitely fix that. It was a problem with the disk name, so we go to the data store here. Data store browser. Server 1, we get rid of this. Delete. Server 2, we get rid of this. Delete. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That was why it was actually server 4. So server 4 is okay. And, okay, close. Now I think we're gonna free up some space. Oh yes, we did. So storage, data store has, yeah, that was a little bit of me being dumb. I forgot about that file because it wasn't showing up. That shit. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Let's go and add a new VM. Create new VM. Server 1. ESXi. Yes. Linux. Debian. Okay, so the 64-bit. Yeah. So first data store 1. Yeah. Data Store 1 for the win. It still rocks. 512, yeah, please. Power virtual 1. No, actually, we could go with 5 because we're using thingy now. USB 2, yeah, VM network, CD, DVD, host device, data store device. There you are. Specify custom settings. Let's read the settings real quick, make sure that everything's alright. Wait, what do you mean it still exists? What do you mean it still exists? Nani? Okay. Oh, I forgot to refresh. Maybe that's a problem right there. Data store browser. It's still... how the fuck did it... I didn't get it. So the disk's right there, but it refused to make the VM. Nah, in fact, it was just... yeah, it works now. Showing up. So let's make VM number 2. Server 2. Server 2, Linux, Debian 9, 64-bit. Data store 1, customized settings. Yes, 512, RAM, 5 disk, fin provision, always fin. 5K data store, power virtual host device, data store, Debian, ISO select. Good. So yeah, so far so good. Finish. Yeah, use the space. Oh, this one is fucked up, so we have to edit settings. I forgot to change to fin provision. That's a bit of a problem. Delete files from data store. Maximum size. Delete files from data store. Save. So server 1 can go away. Use space. Power. Edit settings. Disk. We don't have a disk. We have to delete the VM to actually got to change it. So let's delete server 1, yes. And let's make a new one. Create new VM. Server 1. Server 1, Linux. Quite a struggle with storage. There we go, Linux 9, data store 1. Yeah. 512, storage 5. But we gotta go and change to fin provision. Yeah, it's cool. Host device, no data store, ISO. Better. That's definitely better. Next. You ready? Yeah, finish. So we made the VM 1, 2. Now we can make the VM number 3. Server 3 is a Linux. It's running Debian as well. 9 is 64-bit. Storage, data store 1. Yeah, that's fair enough. Memory 512. Hard disk 5 gigs, but we're gonna go with fin provision because we gotta save some space. Remembering for performance, if you want performance, go with thick provision because it's actually way faster. Okay. So let's just make sure that we got all the RAM we need for them all. 512, 512, 512. Alright, so we can power this on. We can proceed and power this on and this on as well. So we have them 3 VMs powered on. We can bring them here. So console. Actually, you could just go and tag them to and press console. Open browser console. It's gonna show. Oh, just for one. Okay, never mind. It showed for them all. That's cool. So yeah, we're almost done with Server Dream. We're just gonna install those 3 ones, and we can finally call it a day, which is pretty cool. Hard work pays off. After 2 hours and 10 minutes, we got 10 VMs. 10 VMs, my dudes. Yes, 10 VMs operational. 10 operational VMs working like a charm. United States, American English, please. Yes, let's mount. We could even like go a little crazy and try 12, but let's just not. Maybe for next stream we could go with like a few more running in different distro and see how they communicate, you know, Because I always wondered how well do they communicate regarding vServer 1 BR. Continue. Let's go on with that. Yes. Continue. And this one as well. Figure the network. So here's the root password. Okay. Root password it is. So we type more passwords. Full name for new user. Full name for new user goes here as well. And here we gotta type a few more passwords. That's okay. That's okay. Full name for user. Full name. Okay, we got them all. Continue. 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 Okay, let's go on with that. Let's save some time. We got 10 of them, my boys. So type in the password real quick in there. We gotta make sure that the password was gotten right, because that's very important. So we don't want to have issues logging in to the VMs Eastern time. Please, yes, it has to be Eastern. So yeah, so far so good though. I'm very impressed with how well it handles the workload. It does the trick, you know. It's probably wonderful at like work environments with a proper server, because that's not the case here. I'm just a guy having fun with his VMs, but like for a proper environment, I think they just nailed it, you know, as far as ease of use goes. Ease of use, I mean, and all other feature set that you don't usually find anywhere else. You know, I mean, they were the pioneers, and they always nail it. They always find a way to surprise us with excellent stuff. It's VMware, you know. Can never go wrong with VMware. If there's a brand that I trust, and most companies do trust as well, as VMware, you know, because they never cease to surprise. They never cease to like nail it. They're amazing. That's what I can say about them. Amazing dudes. And yeah, guys, seems like nothing can stop us now regarding images. So we went full on, and 10 VMs, installing them all at once, no problem. I wonder if there's a lightweight actual lighter kind of OS, like a minimal install, which takes like 300 megabytes with just no graphical interface. I mean, just the base CDI. But because like this one takes 1.5 gigs per install, so that limits us when it comes to how far we can go in VM amount. Because I was like, I wanted to go full on and add like 20 VMs, you know, but because if you think about it, RAM's the limiting factor during install. But if you install with like 1 gig or 500 megabytes and later on change the RAM, make it smaller, like, because Linux Debian is kind of lightweight. You know, the server core without anything running on background, it could go back to like 128 megabytes. It would still run, it would still work pretty decently. So we could go with more VMs, like even more. Because imagine that, like down to 100 megabyte. We could go with 10 VMs per gigabyte. We could go with like, I would say 70 more, maybe more VMs. No, we could go with maybe 80 VMs. Imagine that, 80 VMs at once. That's what we can do with ESXi. Oh shit, it's raining. Let me close the window real quick. Okay, dokie, no more rain. And we can finally concentrate. Scan. No. I don't want to scan shit. The goal is to, okay, let's get proper. Okay. I did that 13 times now already. Installation from scratch. That's cool. Okay, Brazil, please. Yeah, please. Yeah. USB, yeah. Skip that. We're installing at 3 VMs at once, and then Linux just nails it. You know, resource-wise, we're fine. And then I'll power them all on to see what happens, because I'm kind of curious about how the system deals with 10 at once. Because like 6 at once, okay. 5 at once, okay. 8, okay, no biggie. But what about 10 running simultaneously? That's quite a challenge. And I kind of want to dig deeper. I want to go with more VMs and more and more and more, but from now on, let's just stick to that. 256, that's, 512, I mean, my apologies. But like later on, I plan to add a new drive and go all fancy with a very lightweight Linux distro and make a sort of OG hypervisor lab with like not enough RAM, but you know, just for fun, to see how many we can get to run, because I want to make the CPU become the limiting factor here, because from now it's not quite what limits us, is the RAM. So the RAM is what really makes it hard, because we're going with a lot more RAM than usual. Like for a single computer with not a lot of RAM, I got just 16 gigs, so I have a limit, and I can't go past that. But like, what if? Because if we lower the RAM to like 128, then 10 VMs will take just 1 gig of RAM. So that means that we can go full on, we can go crazy with tens of thousands of VMs, and that would still, you know, work flawlessly. But what makes me wonder though, is the CPU gonna cope with that? That's the big question. How's the CPU gonna cope? No desktop environment, please. No print server. That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Desktop environment, no. No. There you go. That's what I want. Yeah. Okay, so we're installing a bunch of Debians. And then I'll turn them all on. All the 10 VMs. And we'll see how it works. How it goes as far as resources go, as far as how stable the system still is. And so far I'm very impressed with ESXi. I was like, oh, maybe I might be able to run like 5 VMs at once, but 10 VMs? Nah, never ever thought about that. Never. I mean, even with the low amount of RAM, I never ever considered that much. Master boot, yeah, sure. That's the partition. There you go. Grab bootloader. Bingo bongo bish bash bosh, boy. Yes, install grab bootloader. SSDA. Complete. So it's time to boot into your system. Boot into your system. Quick. Very damn quick. Okay, complete. That's grub. Hello, grub. That's grub. Hello, grub. And that's grub for you right there. Grub. We have them all running. Let's see. Oh, so it has a very kind of noticeable glow. I don't know if that's my graphics card frying. It might be. I've never seen that before. Sort of glow down. Can you guys see it? I've never noticed that before. But anyway, where's the cursor? I might be there. Yeah. Root password, and we are in. And okay, where's it? It's vanished. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this one. and they are all operational. As you can see, Debian 9 minimal, very raw install. So yeah, they're taking a little bit of space, more than I planned, but hey, let's power on and power on. Let's power them all on to see how system copes up with the demand. It's probably not going to be taxing at all, because it's not going to use the entire RAM anyway. It's not like it's going to use the 500 megabytes of RAM. So like, I'm pretty sure we have some briefing space just in case. I mean, it might use a little bit more during the boot, it's for sure. Power on. Come on. It's not powering on. Oh, it is. Never mind. So here we are. Oh shit, why is it blue? I think my graphics card is getting a little crazy. I'm loading RAM disk. It's still booting up. That's a hard drive being a bottleneck here, because it's a lot of VMs trying to boot at once. And the system gets all confused. Like, what am I supposed to do here? You know, it gets all messed up. It's okay. So if we go to host, you can see that 45%. 45%. And that's probably due to swap. Not like raw RAM usage. But look at that. Awesome. Awesome, dude. It's probably gonna update. I'm gonna wait a little bit till it boots, because you know, booting up takes a little more RAM than usual. So I guess it will lower if we wait a tad bit more. So as you can see, CPU's gonna go all the way down to 3% soon. It's just because it's still booting up, and we haven't logged down. I think use space. They are all on, as you can see. No, this one still okay. That's a problem. That's why the usage was still weird, because disk was being bottleneck, because they are all on the very same disk. This one is I don't know. I think this one died. VM10 disk probably being the issue here. I don't know. Let's check server 9. Server 9. Yeah. That's a problem here. So look at that. Tad concerning. Not gonna lie. Server covering journals. Exoblows. Skate starting. Never mind. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's not like you can expect to just boot up that much VMs and hope for it to be quick and stable. Of course, it's not gonna be stable. I mean, what was I hoping for? It's just plain dumb. As you can see, we're logged in, and it all works flawlessly. So we can close. Let's check server 8. Yeah, server 8. So let's log in. Yeah, there we go. I'm wondering if I can SSH in the server. Oh, whoa. There you go. That's wonderful. So that's good news for us. Server 6. Oh, we actually logged in. No. This one is struggling. I think it might be a RAM issue right there, because it's still stuck. It's probably loading. Some of them are still loading or not. I don't know what's going on. This one is ready. There you go. So it shows the date, shows settings. That's good. What about this one? Okay, server 5 still locked up, but that's what happens when you try to bring them all to life. It's not like that, my boy. Yeah. So this one died. I think it's disk bottleneck. It's definitely disk bottleneck, because I'm using a Fiend, the Fiend mode. So yeah, it's like I explained about a bag. So it starts empty and you fill it and it grows. Host. So as you can see here, memory is the issue, of course, but CPU 6%, so it's not holding us back. I wanna like go with low RAM so that we can actually make the CPU become the issue and not the RAM. You know, it's gonna update though as soon as they all finish booting up, because I think, I mean, it doesn't make sense to use that much resource at once. It's a little counterintuitive given it has no OC. It drops, it drops, it drops. The RAM's gonna drop because this one is a fresh install, so it's okay for it to struggle at first when it comes to RAM usage, but it's gonna change. That's gonna be it's gonna lower eventually, I think. Let's IP. Ooh, okay, wrong window. Address show 192.168.15.38. Cool. Look at that. So yeah, web server is working as it should in each and every server. I won't even bother with the IPs because I'm pretty sure it does work. As you can see here, RAM is it's using just 241, active guest memory 384. It's barely using CPU. It's got provision. It's got plenty of free space. Okay, it's cool. So far it's performing very well. Just 241 megabytes. I just wish it was automated. Oh, guest information should be displayed as well as graceful shutdown. I think if we install it, it should be different. SOS install VMware tools. I think CD cancel. Oh, let's do something. Come on. You ain't gonna let me do that. Has a pending question. Waiting should be answered. Okay. Fuck you. Actions. Server answer question. Yes. Disconnect. Anyway. No. I know what you do. It's not a problem. Okay. Let me do that. Let me go back to the VM for God's sake. Answer that. Yes. No. Answer. There you go. Are you gonna let me do that now? Please. Oh, okay. It's not quite letting me do that. I think RAM became an issue here and we crashed the server. It seems like that. Yeah, we finally got to the point where the server just went boom. We killed the server, boys. Let me take a look at that. Okay, so you guys are here with it's not showing up anything different, which is kind of weird. I was like, okay. So RAM wise, we are sitting at 73%. My computer is sitting at 73% with 10 VMs. So we could go further than that. We could definitely go further. We're using 11 gigs of 16. So there's a little bit of breathing room there. It's using just 20% off my CPU, and in fact 15% because like 5% due to streaming, you know, because I'm streaming on Twitch, so the encoder is kind of working hard, and there is all the data transfer I'm uploading to the server, so it does make sense that the system's gonna struggle a little bit. It does make a lot of sense, you know. That's sort of part of the fun. But yeah, so far so good regarding